Hello there, everybody. We're driving along southbound on I-17. Just started to climb up the big hill, Copper Canyon, outside of Camp Verde. And we're chugging along here at a blazing 40 miles an hour right now. In 10th gear, just shifted back into 10th gear. I'll have to shift down again here shortly. We're pretty heavy today. We're 78,000, 80,000 pounds up in that neighborhood. So we'll just chug along going up this hill. But I want to talk a little bit about RPMs on these trucks. You know, these trucks are designed to run at low RPMs. When you're cruising on the highway, you know, on flat ground and everything, you're usually running 12 or 1300 RPMs, not very much. And when you start going up these big hills, a lot of people think that you want to stay at those low RPMs like that. And you can for a short time, but when you're pulling a big hill, you're putting a lot more pressure on the engine when it's lugging at those low RPMs. A lot more pressure on the bearings, on the crankshaft, on everything, the rods and the pistons. So you really want to keep your RPMs up a little higher when you're pulling heavy up a grade. You're going to be going slow. Like I said, I'm going 45 miles an hour right now, and I'm going to have to slow down more. Got some slower traffic ahead of us. And I'm running about 1,450 RPMs right now. It's going to start bogging down. I'm in 10th gear. And it's going to start slowly coming down. 1,400. I've got traffic coming behind me, so I'm not going to pass these guys. Not right here anyway. If I get an opening, I will. But it's going to be a turtle race. I'm going to go by pretty slow. So I'm about 1,300 RPMs now. Not sure why that dump truck's going so slow. He looks like he's empty. Maybe it's just an old truck. So I'm going to have to ease off a little bit. Nobody coming behind me. Go ahead and drop down one more gear. That's going to bring my RPMs up. I'm in 9th gear now. Pick up a little speed, 1,700 RPMs. Now I got some more cars coming behind me. Just a second, the road kind of crowns out just for a minute. I'll be able to go back into 10th gear right here. Speed. There's one more truck going to pass me, a pickup truck, and I'll see if I can get around this guy. Like I said, it won't be fast. We're going just a little faster than he is. We're going 43 miles an hour right now, 1,400 RPMs. Starting to lug again. It's getting steeper in 10th gear. So I'm going to go ahead and downshift. In 9, the engine doesn't have to work so hard that way. And move over again because I got more traffic coming. Try to be considerate of the other traffic on the road, not hold everybody up. Shift back up at 10th again. One more car coming, and then I'm going to go out and get around these two. Up around the next corner, it changes to 3 lanes. Have a little more room to get around some of these guys. This guy here is dropping ice and mud all over the road. Been up in Flagstaff. Got some traffic coming up behind me again. They're not gonna be happy, but they're gonna have to hold up just a little bit. Get around this guy. Ninth gear, 34 miles an hour, 1,450 RPMs. Now I get back over out of the way. Now we've got 3 lanes. I'm gonna get all the way over in the right, just in case there's another truck that's gonna be going faster than me. A lot of the big box trucks that you see on the highway, the big normal looking semi trucks, there's one in front of us there going down northbound. Those, a lot of times they're not loaded out max weight at 80,000 pounds, so they can actually go up these hills, some of them fairly quickly. We're still in 9th gear, just over 1,400 RPMs, 34 miles an hour. That's about all she's worth right now. I have a lot of little cars passing me. Chugging along, we're at 33 miles an hour, 1,400 RPMs. It's going to start to pick up speed just a little bit. We're crowning up to the top of the hill here. About where that truck's right 2-lane only sign is right here. I'll start to accelerate. I can feel it kicking up, 34 miles an hour, 35 miles an hour. Woo, we're flying. 35 miles an hour right now, 36. I don't know if I can keep it under control at this speed. 37, 38. All right, we're going to shift up one more gear, back up to 10. Just going to flatten out here. Somebody back there behind me in a little car kind of a thing, pulling a little camp trailer, and it looks like it's about all that car can do. Alright, we're going to kick it back into drive so the truck will decide now what gear it wants to be in. It's in 11th now. Now it's shifting up to 12th gear, 55 miles an hour. I'm going to turn off my hazard lights. One guy here is going to have to pass me at the end of the lane. Then I got to merge over. And we're back up cruising again. So like I was saying, when you're cruising like this, your RPMs are going to be low, 1,300 maybe a little higher than that. When you're pulling a big grade, pulling a heavy load uphill, you want to keep those RPMs a little higher so your engine's not working so hard, not putting so much pressure on everything. Alright, well that's it for the hill climb. I'm gonna just ease on down the road, heading for the landfill, a couple hours away, so we'll catch you later.